was little, I wanted to skip high school, go straight to college, and become a doctor, like Miss Wisconsin in the first Miss America pageant I ever watched. I wanted to have a book published by the time I was 18, but preferably before the end of 4th grade. I wanted to end pollution, give the Native Americans their land and culture and numbers back, etc. I never did any of that, but you don't see me crying about it. So I must have a pretty good life philosophy to hold myself together, right? Wrong. I haven't accomplished any of those goals of my elementary years because I'm average. White girl, one sibling, have moved cross-country for the military twice, soon to be 3 times, but always to a good school district in a safe neighborhood. What's more, I'm only 18, so I don't think I'm qualified to dispense profound philosophies that can become the caption of someone's profile picture. I have no real philosophy on life yet, and I don't think I should. Young people who think their own ideas are model-worthy only get into trouble. This I believe. Romeo and Juliet. That has a million beautiful messages for hormone-crazed youngsters. Love at first sight is real. Follow your heart. While the title characters believed in these 2 mantras, good old William Shakespeare did not. He realized that they were infatuated teens who couldn't be together because their families wanted to kill each other, and that life isn't a Disney movie where tears bring people back to life and bad guys are humorously disposed of without any real bloodshed. One time I had a crush on this guy who everyone told me I shouldn't have a crush on. I followed my heart. You know how that worked out? Not good. If one could OD on carbohydrates, I would have had a very Shakespearean death a couple years ago. The truth is, Romeo and Juliet were pretty naive. And yes, they weren't trying to be great thinkers. They were trying to do the things teenagers like to do, like rebel, and have a relationship that Taylor Swift could sing about in one of her songs that's not about a breakup. But older, seemingly more mature characters also show again and again that believing in one's own wisdom does not end well. In Into the Wild, Chris McCandless journeys into the middle of the heck nowhere to discover deeper meanings and become fulfilled. Instead, he becomes dead. Dorrell from As I Lay Dying is a similar case. He ponders the intricacies of the universe and words his phrases of narration poetically, unlike the other Bundrans. At the end of the novel, Dorrell poetically describes his journey to a madhouse. His simple, matter-of-fact father, Ance, ends up with a new wife and a full set of teeth. Ance may not cling to ideas like savor every moment or let the water mature in the wooden bucket, but he gets what he wants in life. I used to be like Chris and Dorrell and think that I was smart, that I had a lot of philosophies that worked. You know what other people thought of me? That I was stuck up and not even that talented. They were right. After isolating myself by being the biggest snooty jerk pants that I could sophomore year, I realized that my ideas about life and myself were pretty ignorant. When I realized I was 16 and clueless, I came to enjoy life more. After that, people only thought I was a lesbian, and I'd rather be called dyke by some stranger than snooty jerk pants by someone who knows me well. P.S. Haircut is not a true indicator of sexual orientation. Also, mind your own business. I can't conclude without mentioning the true prince of tragic literary philosophers. You know, the Danish one. Hamlet has one job. He just has to kill his uncle. What does he do instead? He mulls the situation over in a series of soliloquies that, while richly investigating the nature of man, did not make Hamlet any less dead at the end of the play. I'm no Hamlet, Dorrell, Chris, or Juliet. I've never said anything mind-blowing or quote-worthy. But I'm okay with that, because if my English courses at Seneca have taught me anything, it's that when young people try their best to sound intelligent, they soon end up insane or, more often, dead. I'm 18. I don't have a wise or profound bone in my body. That's why I chose a decidedly not profound Spice Girls song to accompany this video. I shouldn't be giving speeches or writing books or any of that. This I believe.